Hey you guys, this is Ratika and welcome back to my channel Rooted, wherein I make videos about yoga, gardening, health and home. Today I am at a different location, Ecodera Chansen Wellness Retreat. I had an opportunity to come over here and check out the place, so I thought of using this place for my videos also. And this is the last episode of the series 10 minutes yoga workout, and today is going to be a very relaxative and more of pranayam. If you haven't checked out my last 5 videos, please to check out. All the links in the description and a link to the playlist is also up there. So all the videos are in a proper yoga class format. There is no science behind it. You only have to follow the instructions and start working out. So please do watch all those videos. Also, people who are following have given very good reviews. So then let's start. We'll start with a bit of stretching first. Let's begin. Come on your mats. Sit in any comfortable cross-leg position. I am sitting in Padmasana. You can adopt Ardha Padmasana. For that, just open up your legs in front. Keep your right foot on your left thigh. Left foot just below your right thigh. This is the Ardha Padmasana posture, and keep both the knees closer to the ground as much as possible. If you are very much comfortable in this, you can sit in this or go to a further position, the full Padmasana posture. For that, you have to keep your left foot also on your right thigh. So I am sitting in Padmasana. And now join both your hands in Namaskar. We are going to start with Parvatasana and take both your hands up. Stretch your arms completely and give your body a nice stretch. Close your eyes and keep a smile on your face. And stretch your arms completely. Give a nice stretch. Earlobes touching the biceps. Stretch your body. Come back, come down. And relax. Now let's start with Kapalbhati. Again, in any comfortable cross-leg position, preferably any meditative posture. Just sit there. Now you have to focus on exhaling and taking your abdomen in at the same time. So when you exhale, you have to pull your stomach in. It will go like this. Okay, so when you exhale, take your abdomen in. You don't have to focus on inhalation. If you are a beginner, you can keep your hand just below your nose and other one on the stomach, and then just watch your body for yourself. Or you can also keep both your hands in Gyan Mudra and then perform. So we are going to do 3 rounds of 30 strokes each. If you have been already practicing, you can also practice 60 strokes 3 rounds. Let's start. 30 strokes in a round. Kapalbhati is very helpful to clean our respiratory tract, to clean our frontal sinuses, and it's a Shuddhi Kriya and not a pranayam. Kapalbhati brings glow to our kapal, our face, our forehead. As it cleanses the sinuses, it brings glow. And when we are doing a forceful exhalation and pulling our abdomen in, we are also working on our digestive system. It thus improves the functioning of our digestive and excretory system. If you are a high BP patient or heart patient, please avoid this asana. Or if you have any medical condition, please consult your doctor and then you may proceed. Now we are going to practice Anulom Vilom Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing. For that, you have to keep your left hand in Gyan Mudra on your left knee. So touch the tip of your index finger and thumb. This is Gyan Mudra, and place your palm on your knee. Make sure your palm is not going out. Just keep it very gently on the knee. With the right hand, we are going to make Pranav Mudra. So fold your index finger, fold your middle finger. And now, control your right nostril with the thumb and left nostril with the 2 fingers. Start inhaling from left. Exhale from right. Inhale from left. Exhale from right. This makes one round. We are going to perform 4 more rounds. So inhale from left. Exhale from right. Inhale from right. Exhale from left. This completes 2 rounds. Again inhale from left and continue with your rounds. 3 more rounds of Anulom Vilom. Make sure you are not making any noise while inhaling or exhaling. You have to do it very calmly. Also, as slow as you breathe, it is going to give you more benefits. Anulom Vilom is very helpful to calm your brain centers, full in anxiety, in calming your stress levels. Just make sure you are not doing it in a hurry. Slow and deep breaths. And try to keep your stomach contracted and use your thoracic cage. Complete your 3 rounds and then relax. Now we are going to perform simple long and deep breaths. They are specifically not a part of yoga, but it's very good for our lungs. So we are going to practice thoracic long and deep breathing. You have to contract your stomach and breathe from your lungs. So both your hands in Gyan Mudra, or you can keep your one hand on your stomach to just make sure you are not using your abdomen. And close your eyes very gently. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Your shoulders will go up and down. The air will fill in your lungs will expand, abdomen will be contracted. There will be a little bit movement in your abdomen, but that's fine. Major movement should be from your lungs. Practice thoracic breathing. Few more rounds. Just simple long and deep breaths. You know, our lungs can store up to 6 liters of air, but normally we consume only 2 liters of air. So the remaining 2/3 part of the lungs, become weak with due time and more prone to infections. But when we are doing thoracic breathing, you are using the remaining part of the lung also, and it, just improves the health of our lungs, improves the immunity of our lungs. And now we are going to perform Bhramari Pranayam. So both your hand in Gyan Mudra on your respective knees. Bhramari Pranayam is also done in Yoni Mudra, but because our shoulders start paining, you are not able to feel that effect of pranayam when your hands are like this. Matlab pura dhyan, it goes to your shoulders. You feel that pain, so you are not in a completely relaxative position. So that's why I suggest to perform Bhramari in Gyan Mudra. So touch the tip of your index finger and thumb, both your hands in Gyan Mudra on your respective knees. Very gently close your eyes. And now you have to inhale, and while exhaling, produce the humming sound. Keep your mouth closed. The sound will still come from your mouth. How we do? The sound will come like this. So let's start. Inhale. Second round. Inhale. Third round, inhale. Two more rounds. Fourth round, inhale. last round. Inhale. Do it as per your own capacity. If you have headache right now, please completely avoid it. But in case you get migraine and currently if you don't have migraine, it really helps to cure your migraine. Even personally, it did help me. I had migraine and now it is so much better. Brahmari pranayam is also very good for your emotional centers. It aids in sound sleep, relaxes your mind, and very good for asthmatic patients. And now we are going to perform Chandra Bhedan pranayam. Chandra Bhedan as in you are inhaling from your Chandra Nadi, which is your left nostril, which symbolizes moon and which gives cooling effect to your body. So it is very simple. You have to inhale from your left and exhale from your right. Again inhale from your left and exhale from your right. So left hand in Gyan Mudra, with right hand make Pranav Mudra. And start inhaling from left, exhale from right, inhale from left, exhale from right, inhale from left, exhale from right, close your right nostril, inhale from left and exhale from right. Continue for few more rounds. So Chandra Bhedan pranayam, as I told you, gives cooling effect to your body. So very good to perform during hot weather. But in case you have cough and cold, please don't do it. If you have cough and cold, you can perform Surya Bhedan pranayam, that is inhaling from right and exhaling from left. So when you do Surya Bhedan, it creates heat in your body. Surya Nadi is your right nostril, so we inhale from right and exhale from left. So you can either perform Chandra Bhedan or Surya Bhedan according to your body type. It is very good to do pranayam in the morning and in the evening also. And during this COVID time, it is very much recommended. It increases the immunity of your lungs, and that's where the COVID attacks. So increase the immunity of your lungs and just be healthy, safe. So that was it for today. I know it wasn't very easy flow, but pranayam is very, very effective. It looks like you haven't done anything, but it has a wonderful effect on your body. Practice it regularly and practice more rounds of it. So perform pranayam for at least 15-20 minutes daily. There are more types of pranayam, but like over here I have just told you all the easy ones which you all can practice at a beginner stage. I will be doing more of advanced pranayam practices also, so please subscribe for that. Also hit the bell button so that you get a notification whenever my new video comes up. Also, if you like the series, please recommend it to your friends. If they can't join the yoga classes, they can use the video and create their own yoga class at home and perform right there. So please do that. It will be of great help. Like the video. If you have any suggestions for new series or for new yoga videos, please do put them in the comments below. I will surely make videos on them. So yes, this was it. This is the last video of the series. I hope you liked it. Just combine all the practices and you have 1 hour of complete yoga practice in a flow. And I recommend to start from video number 1 and end at this video. This is the very correct flow of doing the yoga asanas. So yeah, I'll now see you on Saturday with a new video regarding gardening or home. Till then, take care and bye bye.